So what we're going to do here is we're going to multiply this whole number by a fraction. And when you multiply a whole number by a fraction, you multiply the whole number by the numerator and you keep the denominator. So in this case, you would have 6 times 5/12 would be 6 times 5 over 12. 6 times 5 equals 30, so the answer is 30/12. But because the directions ask you to do it as a mixed number, you can't leave it that way, so what we're going to do is use division to convert a fraction greater than 1 back into a mixed number, and it's going to be 30 over 12, which is 30 divided by 12, and when you do the standard DMSB, you will get 2 remainder 6. 2 becomes the whole number, 6 becomes the new numerator, you keep the same denominator, and 6 times 5/12 will give you 2 and 6/12. So now we have a whole number being multiplied by a mixed number. And in order to do that, we must first convert our mixed number to a fraction greater than 1. So 3 times 2.5, we're going to rewrite 2.5, multiplying 2 and 1/2 is equal to 2 times 2 equals 4 halves plus the 1/2, and that equals 5 halves. So 2 and 1/2 can be rewritten as 5 halves. It's the same thing. So doing that, instead of writing 3 times 2.5, we can write 3 times 5 halves. Multiplying a fraction greater than 1 by a whole number, we multiply the whole number by the numerator. 3 times 5 equals 15, keeping the denominator 15 halves. But because the directions say mixed number, we now have to convert this fraction greater than 1 back into a mixed number. 15 halves would be 15 divided by 2. Doing DMSB, you're going to get 7 remainder 1. 7 becomes your whole number. 1 becomes your numerator. You keep the same denominator. 3 times 2.5 equals 7.5. Hope that helps.